Hi you guys, I am back with a daily inspirational. So this is a 5 layer dream that I will be sharing with you that God gave me on last night. Like I have mentioned before, my dream life be on 1,000 in the summertime. And so this is called Why Haven't You Fallen Asleep? Why haven't you gotten sleepy yet? And it is 2 parts to this. This is the first part. The other 2 parts is going to continue on my channel. Um, People are really out here trying to put so many things on you. They're trying to set you up. They're trying to bamboozle you. They're trying to trick you out of it. So I'm going to read 4 and 5 until you're hearing, but I'm not going to explain because it ties in with some more drinks. So let's get into it. The first one, excuse me, the first layer. It was this girl that I knew, that I know, and she was trying to fight me. So she called the police on me, and when she called the police on me, I was confused because she was trying to fight me, but then she called the police on me. We did tussle a little bit, not much. And so throughout the dream, I had to go outside. After we got finished tussling, I had to go outside, and I was searching in my car, and I saw 4 keys, but 2 keys was missing. And I said, I know that this girl didn't come in my car and get my other set of keys. So when I went back in there, they won't allow me back in the place. And so I was like, I'm coming to get my other set of keys. This is some keys missing, and I know that she got them. So she was on the phone again. It was like she was constantly calling people on me. And I was confused as of the first time she tried to fight me. She called the police, and then when I came back to get the keys, she was calling somebody else. Who she was calling, I don't know. But she was bringing me this book, and it had like, I don't know, it was it was like I don't know, it was like a magazine, but it was really, really thick. It looked like a magazine. And I'm like, what the world is this? Like, why are you giving me this? And she was telling me to open it, but I didn't. So when I threw the book on, or slash magazine, when I threw it on the ground, I saw all of these it was like, they wasn't necklaces, but I don't know, it looked like diamonds or something. It wasn't necklaces, but they looked like diamonds. That's what it looked like. So when I throwed it on the ground, all the little diamonds or necklaces, they came out. And she got mad because I threw the magazine down and the diamonds fell out. Now, oftentimes when people are trying to set you up, that means that she was going to set me up as if I stole something. But she put it in the magazine. She put it in there. So if I would have took that magazine outside, or if I would have took that magazine and put it in my car, then all of those little diamonds or necklaces or whatever it was would been in there, and I would have been like, okay, wait a minute, what is this? Like, where did this come from? She was trying to set me up. Now let's dissect this part. The enemy don't want me to get this word out, y'all. This is a part of the warfare. So, um, she was trying to set me up. Now, the first time she tried to fight me, she called the police on me. We was tussling and all of that. And I had to go back in there because a set of my keys was missing. So they won't allow me back in the place. So she got on the phone, started talking, and then she handed me this magazine / book. And when I threw it on the ground, these diamonds fell off. Now somebody somewhere is trying to plot. They're trying to make it seem as if you stole something, or they're trying to make it seem as if you was a part of their ratchetness, meaning they have stole something, or they're trying to set you up. And so oftentimes when you awoke, you are a threat to people. You're running circles around them. And I'm one of those women. I'm woke all the time. You'll never catch me off guard. Never. Never. So oftentimes when people see, man, I can't get nothing over this person, it seems like every time I try to do something, this person is 10 steps ahead of me, 20 steps ahead of me. It's like everything backfires, everything reverses back. So when people don't know the oil that is on your life, or they are not visible of how God uses you, that means that they are in the blind, because they don't know that you probably a prophet. They don't know that you are a leader. They probably don't know that you're a minister, none of it, because you don't talk about those things. And so I'm not real big about telling people I'm a prophet. You're going to automatically know. I just don't voice it. But unless you aren't saved, you're not going to know that I'm a prophet. But if you try to do something to me, you're going to be like, man, every time I try to do something to this person, this stuff backfires. Or I get something that is 10 times worse than before. It is because of the oil that is on my life and because of who I am in God. So people are trying to put you to sleep. My tripod, I'm telling you all, the enemy big mad, y'all. My tripod to fail again. See, this is what I go through. So the enemy is trying to put you to sleep. The enemy is trying to put you to sleep, and the enemy wants you to not be woke in this set time. All right, 2. So I was doing laundry and I left my clothes. Every time I would go in there, a motion light would come on, but no real light. The last time I caught the motion light, I saw half of the clothes in the dryer and half of them on the floor. So I took all of them and put the clothes in the basket. So with this, when you see a motion light, let me try to fix this tripod again. When you see a motion light, or you see a light that isn't visible, a motion light comes on when you come in a room. It goes off when you leave out the room. And I thought that this dream was very, very interesting, because oftentimes when a motion light is visible, that means that you really can't see until you enter the room. It don't go off until you get up out the room. I thought that was very, very interesting. But someone took my clothes out of the washer. They took my clothes and they had half of them dry and half of them wet. Now this brought me back to a dream. Let me see. I don't know when I had that dream, but it was about laundry. And this girl had hid all of my clothes. I got to go find that dream, y'all. She had hid all my clothes, and she took some of the clothes or something to that nature. But when she hid my clothes, she lied about hiding them. And so oftentimes people are trying to set you up in that area, where they're trying to hide your belongings, they're trying to hide your clothing, they're trying to hide the significance of who you are, if you love to dress, if you like to stay in a place where you're jazzy all the time and you just love to put on clothes and all this stuff. People be envious about that type of stuff. So what they did with my clothes, they took the clothes out, some of them, and then they took some of the clothes and left them out, and they dried some of them. So when a person come as a light of motion, they come in so you can see them, but then when the light get ready to go out, you don't see them. Nicodemus at night. So people are coming. They're trying to put you to sleep. Why you ain't sleep yet? Why you ain't sleep? All right. The third one. I saw these monkeys climbing on this avocado tree. And as they was climbing, they was set on fire. Now, this part of the dream was very, very prophetic. I thought maybe God wanted me to do some dissection with this dream, but he didn't. But he simply said that avocados are going to be in a rut. That's what I heard spiritual. Now, I'm not saying that they're going to have a recall on avocados. I'm not saying that something bad is going to happen. I'm just telling you what I heard. Is that avocado is going to be in a rut. Now, the monkeys climbing the tree and they was on fire. It is some type of danger that's going to happen with animals. Not per se them being caught on fire, but they're gonna try to survive the fire. They're gonna try to escape the fire by climbing some type of tree or by climbing something to get them into the place of where they need to be and what they need to do. So that's what I got out of that. All right. So the fourth and fifth one. This is the fourth dream. The guy that's trying to put the love spell on me. Lord have mercy. He back. So this is where I got the title from. And I'm going to explain in part 2 because it's going down. So meet me on my channel. All right. So the guy that's trying to put the love spell on me, he back at it again. So he was standing in front of me. And he was rubbing my forehead. He was rubbing on my arm. He was rubbing on my back and telling me how much he missed me and all this stuff. So he started back rubbing me on my forehead. And he said, why aren't you getting sleepy yet? We're going to talk about it. Layer 5, snakes. I don't play about no snake dreams, y'all. Snakes was everywhere. I'm going to do a revisit. I talked about when I went live before I deleted the God room. I had a whole live stream about the snake is crossing the road. I'm going to be doing some revisit videos and remake videos as well. This is going to be part 3. But I'm telling you all, people are trying to put you to sleep. Why you ain't sleep yet, yo? With your woke self. You are a threat that people can't set you up. So, I will see you guys later. I pray that as God continues to use me to the capacity of how he uses me, that you get everything out of me. When I be doing these videos, I plan to be empty. So the enemy is big mad because God gets the glory. Y'all be blessed.